Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Final Fantasy. Last time we completed the Marsh Cave to the best of our ability. The only thing we didn't do is the 4 rooms at the very bottom of the bottom floor, the basement of the Marsh Cave, because they're locked. Those 4 rooms, like I mentioned last time, are locked with the Mystic Key. And it's just as well because the treasure chests in those rooms are guarded by creatures so evil, the mere sight of which would haunt your dreams for the rest of eternity. So we're gonna go ahead and wait until later to get those. So basically, this is the same play session, as last time. We cleared the Marsh Cave, and we're coming up here. I'm gonna fight some Grogers and get rid of this guy. I can just concentrate. Hopefully, it rains every day here in where I live. When we moved here, I guess the chamber of tourism or whatever, they brag that Tampa Bay has the most days of sunshine per year of anywhere in the country, and they give you these statistics like I think it's like 300 and I don't remember, like 330, 340 days of sunshine, right? What they don't tell you is that they're completely ignoring the fact that it's sunny all day, and then it rains in the evening pretty much every day. So they're counting that as a day of sunshine. Like it technically was sunny, right? It technically was sunny today, so we're counting that as a day of sunshine. So they're technically not wrong. Yes, it's sunny, but then it rains. It rains a lot. I don't have a problem with the rain. It's just something funny. Well, we're here. Time to give the king his crown. Hello, good king. I've returned your crown. Ha ha ha, I am Astos, king of the Dark Elves. I have Matoya's crystal, and you shall give me that crown now. Turns out this king is Astos. He was Astos the whole time. Now, Astos is bad. Astos is really he's a really tough guy. 168 hit points, 40 absorb. But his biggest danger is his spell called Rub. Rub is an instant KO. Okay, instant. It's an instant kill on whoever it hits. It's a single target spell, so it doesn't apply to everyone. It does miss, I think, 33%. No, it hits. It only hits 33% of the time. But that might be enough to kill us. It's a risk. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do fast on Jean. I really don't have anything. I don't think mute works on him. I might try it. Ineffective. Figured. Oh, come on. Well, that's not good. I think we're screwed. We might be screwed, which is why I saved right before we got here. So I'm gonna hit him with. Oh man. I'm gonna try mute one more time. Alright, that's not bad. Oh no! Erased. I like how it's erased. It erased you from existence. Oh. This is. I'm actually considering resetting and reloading. We'll see how the rest of this goes. I might actually. Yeah, I'm totally erasing it. I could totally take them. I could totally take them. I guess it's kind of cheap. The problem is if you have the one guy that gets killed, he's just for the rest of the game he's just behind. He's just behind forever, you know, and it's super annoying. Oh, it worked! It never works. Oh, I squealed. It just never works. I'm very happy. Oh, that's amazing. Come on, Jean. Boom. Boom. Mute never works. I think... I'm trying to look up the statistic here. Okay, the success for any spell that you cast against them is less than 25%. So the fact that that actually hit, that's pretty cool. Everyone levels up. Oh, not bad. I'm so glad I reloaded. That was so good. Because at this point, Bran would not have gotten those 2,000 experience points. He wouldn't have got. I mean, he wouldn't have gotten those experience points that we all got, and he wouldn't be leveling up. So he'd be stuck at level 11, and he'd be stuck, you know, however many hit point experience points behind everyone else for the rest of the game, unless somebody else died. That's why I can't have that. So now we have this crystal and the crown. And now, well, we have the crystal. We know who the crystal goes to, right? Excellent. Now we just gotta make our way back. Okay, from skipping all these dumb fights. See you guys at the town. All right, we've made it back. Whew. We're rested at the inn, and we're good to go. And now we're gonna go ahead and finish off the Mystic Key quest, which is, you know, I guess what we've been trying to do this whole time. So we gotta get back to Matoya, return the crystal to her so she can see in the dark. Yeah, that's our next thing. There happens to be a very conveniently placed dock by Matoya's cave up here, as you can see. We're just gonna go ahead and go up. You guys remember Matoya, the witch? Skipping this fight. One of my favorite things about games like this is you can really see how much you've progressed in terms of strength. Like, imps at first were like, oh, alright, imps, we gotta fight some imps. Now, like, both Bran and Ren can kill an imp in a single hit. It's so fun. I love it. The prince needs a herb. I'll trade the most powerful herb to get my crystal back. Oh, I can see. Okay, so now we have herb. Yuck, this medicine is too bitter. Whatever. Alright, now we go back to Elfland, you see. Down this way. Go back down to Elfland. And give the prince the herb. And he will give us the Mystic Key. Well, we'll give the herb to somebody who's going to administer it to the king, to the prince. I wasn't even paying attention, and I'm like, how is this ogre still alive? And Bran just killed him. Okay. Finishing blow. I don't even, when, you know, fighting ogres and creeps are no longer as much of a threat, neither are ogres. I don't even pay attention to what I'm doing. The only problem is the encounter rate is still high. You would think what would be ideal, and again, I'm criticizing this game that's old, it's not fair, but what would be ideal is if, you know, once you reach a certain level and you're this much higher than these enemies, if they simply the encounter rate just wasn't as high. Because there's once you reach a certain level, the enemies start fleeing from you in battle. Like, if enemies get first strike, oh my god. If enemies get first strike, sometimes they'll run away from you. Which is kind of cool. But the way that it would have been even better, I think, is if at the point where enemies start running away from you, if they just stop facing so many encounters, because these are no longer a threat to me, right? At all. It's just a waste of time, really. That's all these encounters are now. They're and like 480 gil is not even worth my time anymore. As crazy as that sounds, right? When you're sitting at 20,000 plus gil, yeah, it's not worth it anymore. Fighting these guys. What can I go in? What? It wouldn't let me go in the town. That's so weird. Okay. See you guys after this fight. Alright, we're in the castle, and we're gonna go ahead and give the prince the herb here. Oh, this herb will release the prince from Astos' curse. Look, he is waking. Is this a dream? Are you, comma, the Light Warriors? Is this for real? So, as legend says, I give you the mystic key. What? Oh, man. I'm gonna go this way, like so. With the mystic key, we can now open all the treasures in the world. And that's what we're doing. It's definitely what we're doing here. Silver Hammer, which immediately is gonna go. To Bran. A little bit of Gil. A little less Gil. Copper gauntlets are gonna go. Here. And we're gonna stop by the town and sell all our extra weaponry. And then, let's see, what do we have? Let's see, weapons. So we have the iron nunchucks that I actually need to get rid of. Move it, sir. Let's see, wait, hold on. We're gonna get rid of the small. Go ahead and give Eric everything that we're gonna get rid of. Just to make it easier. Alright, that's for as far as armor goes. That'll do. Okay. Oops, not buy. Sell. It's not much, but you know, get rid of it. There we go. Alright, we go to the armor, sell the armor as well. And then the next part of our adventures is going to be us heading back to all the places where things were locked under the Mystic Key lock. Alright, so now we're going back to Coneria Castle. And we're gonna check out stuff in Coneria. I'm actually gonna go ahead and see you guys at Coneria. We're in Coneria Castle. And we're gonna go into the locked area. I think there were 2 rooms that had locked treasure. I think those were them right there. What do you have to say now? Use the key. What you will find is quite helpful. This treasure room is locked. Not for long. Alright, let's see what we got. Silver dagger, I believe. Indeed. That is going to go here. Silver dagger. And we're going to go ahead and give the large dagger to Eric for to sell later on. A saber, which is absolutely garbage. It's worse than the silver sword, so we're not going to use it. It does have a good critical hit rate, but don't care. Iron cane. I don't remember who can use the iron cane, but it's not better than what we have, so it doesn't matter. Another iron plate. Good grief. Oh, he already has it. Iron shield, which I think is worse than what we have. No, it isn't. It's actually better. How much better, though? Hold on now. Alright, he's sitting at 31, 37, absorb evade. Absorb evade. 31, 37. Yeah, better absorb. The evade doesn't change. So we definitely want to trade that. Because sometimes you don't want to trade. It's not worth it because you'll gain some absorb, but you'll lose evade, so it might not be worth it. But that one is worth it. So he's got the iron shield. And this is the big item here, the TNT. Now, if you guys remember, one of the dwarves needed some TNT. We now have some TNT, so we can go back to the dwarves and talk to the dwarf. Cave of Dwarf is where we're headed next. See you guys there. So we've docked. And immediately have a fight. But we've docked close to the Cave of Dwarf. And we're going to go ahead and... There's actually some pretty good loot in the Cave of Dwarf that was locked with the Mystic Key. Which makes you think, like, why are so many different places locked with the Mystic Key? Like, what? I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make any sense plot-wise, but whatever. Like, okay. I'm not gonna question it. But I think this has had some of the best loot. If I remember. I don't remember which ones they were. I don't think it was this one. This is... Yeah, not this guy. Actually, I think it was this way. We gotta give this dwarf the TNT anyway, so he can blow a hole and create that canal. Oh, wonderful. Nice work. Yes, yes, indeed. This TNT is just what I need to finish my canal. Now, excuse me while I get to work. And he vanishes. Go ahead and get in here. Alright. Ooh, look at all the treasures. Okay, I found a cabin. That's nice. Iron helmet, which is not bad. Let's see what we can do with this. This is actually gonna... Well, let's take a look. I like to see the change. So our absorb is 31, 37, like I said earlier. I guess I should have remembered. 35, 33. Our evade has gone down, and this is what I mean. Evade goes down by 4 points. And our absorb goes up by 4 points. I think this is worth it. It's not like he was dodging a lot anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. Did I check both of them? Yeah, the other one was a cabin. Dragon Sword. The Dragon Sword I don't think is better. Damage 38, 58. Yeah, it's not better. And nobody else can use it, so it's getting sold. Silver Sword, which we already have. Actually, Silver Dagger. Ooh, good call here. We already have a Silver Dagger, though. Okay. Interesting. Whatever. Wooden Helm, which I don't think this is... It's definitely not better than the Iron Helm, and I don't think... I mean, I know for a fact Ren and Brant can't wear it. So that's getting sold. Silver Plate. Alright, so let's check this again. 35, 33. Ooh, no. Mm-mm. Although the evade is nice. No, quit talking like that. That's way too much. I'm not willing to trade that. Too much of a penalty. Oh, what? Wait, what am I doing? Wait, oh, crap. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's what I want. Some gold, gilt gold, and a hoose. Alright. Well, that's all we needed here. Well, let's see. Well, we needed to give him the TNT to progress the story, so that's important. There are still more things to do, and I think the next thing we're going to do is go back to that to Astos Castle, Astos's, in the northwest part of the Elfland area, and retrieve those treasures. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, we actually made it back to Elfland. I went ahead and rested at the inn and stuff, and I think I'm actually going to cut it here because the next two places we're going to go to, that we're going to unlock a treasure chest with the Mystic Key. There are actually some, I wouldn't call them boss battles, but there's some tough encounters. Remember how the crown was guarded by wizards, and when you approached the treasure chest, you got into a predetermined or a preset encounter. That's how the rest of the treasure chests are going to be. So the one in the Northwest Castle, in Astos' castle, those treasure chests are guarded by encounters. And of course, like I mentioned earlier, the ones in the Marsh Cave are also guarded by encounters. So I think that's gonna take a little longer than I have time for right now. So I think I'm gonna cut it here, and next episode we're gonna finish getting all the treasure chests around the world that are guarded, that are locked with the Mystic Key. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and join me next time as we finish gathering all the treasures. Until then.